all about preventing negative energy from coming in as well. So, continuing that healing journey, I guess. But I'll let you pause if you'd like for deck 1, 2, or 3. You can pause and then you can decide which one you are most drawn to. For me personally, I am more. Oh my god! And by the way, my cat is going crazy, so I'm sorry if I have to like get up at any point. For deck 2 is one I'm most drawn to right now, but that I'm not going to be reading based off of my own situation. This is for you guys, but when I get to that, that's yeah. Okay, anyway, so this is black tourmaline, this is labradorite, and this is orthoceros, or orthoceros. People say it differently, but it's basically like a fossil crystal. Okay, now let's start with deck 1. I will have timestamps down below. Here we go. Okay, deck 1 here is your 2022. Okay, so I pulled 7. That's interesting. Okay, I guess I'll just I'm gonna switch these two. Sorry, I kinda hate you guys. I'm gonna flip these around. Okay, let me just take some time to process all this. I'm gonna put these. Okay. This is a very interesting deck. Mom, let me know if you chose deck 1, because Temperance card represents Sagittarius, so interesting. But I will say my least favorite, well, actually this is my least favorite. The Tower. This is the Devil card. Probably the Tower card, honestly. I don't like the Tower card. So for 20, and I will get to these cards in a little bit. Let me just take it all in. It's really interesting. Okay, I'm just gonna have these by each other. It's really interesting that these two are by each other, because these two are kind of almost, for me, one and the same. But yet this one's reversed, this one is upright. So this, when the Chariot is reversed, it can be about there being delays or distractions or slow progression. And then the Eight of Wands is basically the same as the Chariot, I like to think, but it's upright, so it's about fast progression and movement. So with these next to each other, it makes me think that there's a Temperance too. I feel like there's something, in combination with this, there are going to be delays in something that's going to happen. If you see here, I feel like it'll especially involve work, because right here, okay, I got it. I feel like this is definitely more like a career card. It could be like location. Hey, Axel. It could be about location and home life as well. But I look at it more right now as work. So that's what I'm going to focus on. Work and like finances, money. I feel that you have to be patient with the process, because there will be delays in the process of maybe getting more tuned to your work or being financially stable. But I'm seeing that it will continue to progress on, and it will eventually maybe even speed up. The process will speed up, in that you will have that financial stability that you've been wanting, or the job security that you've been looking for. It could be within a job that you already have, or for some of you, it will be about being at the same company. But if you've been thinking about wanting to level up, be in a higher up position, that's a good sign for that. Or even just about making more at that job, this is a good sign that it will eventually happen, even if it doesn't seem like it. But I will say, it seems like for most of you, it could be about finding a new job, because we do have that Tower card right here, and the Tower card represents like a lot of chaos, like destruction, loss, illness, a lot of bad stuff going on. So I feel that for a lot of you, there will be a lot of chaos going on, a lot of disruptions, and a lot of you might be fired or quit even abruptly, and you might not just know that if that happens, that will cause a delay in your plan. But you have to be patient with it because everything will end up working out. Eventually, that'll probably be later on in the year. But you will have that either job or financial, or both job and financial security. And for some of you, you'll even be in a higher position, or this the Queen of Wands can be about making even more. But the Queen of Wands, I like to think about, it's like the social butterfly card, but also having courage and confidence. So make sure that you have that courage and confidence in yourself to stand up for yourself within that workplace if you need to, or else if you need to leave and find a better work environment, you can do that. King of Wands is reversed. I feel like somebody is going to definitely try and have authority over you that they don't need, or unnecessary. They'll say things that are unnecessary or do things that are unnecessary because they feel that they are above you or in power over you. Just know that you don't have to take that because you can easily leave. Now is a good sign that if you think maybe things will be iffy at work or with your finances, to find something in addition to that job. But I think, again, for most of you, will be about finding something else or really advocating for yourself to get paid more because you are able to. The shows the Knight of Pentacles is all about financial security and abundance. So you're definitely able to. You just gotta find that courage within yourself to keep going on, to not give up, even if there's a lot of chaos that's going to go on. You will be able to find it. Don't give up. Balance, patience, and don't give in to the crap of that one person. But now let's pull the cards. So, Oracle card, Orgonite, past life patterns, all chakras. Dear Pathfinder, trust your instincts to guide you through the situation. Spiritual growth. Oh my gosh, all this spiritual stuff it's talking about. So, dear Pathfinder, your path, I think, especially for your journey on your career, job journey. Trust your instincts to guide you through this situation. Don't let people walk all over you. Be patient. Be kind to yourself. Trust the process, but trust in yourself to navigate through. And it's so interesting that these spiritual things are going through. So past life patterns, something that is going to happen to you for 2022, whether it could be related to this job. It's going to be related to past life patterns, whether that means the job that you have now is in relation to a job that it correlates to a job you had in the past, or somebody at work, like a higher boss even. Maybe you've worked with them in a past life, or at this new job that you'll find you'll be able to, or this new job actually that you'll find will either relate to a job that you've done in a past life, or somebody that at that new job will relate to a past life. There's so many possibilities with this spiritual growth throughout the chaos. And I think this year you'll really be able to find that you're better at handling situations than you give yourself credit for, even if it doesn't seem like it in the moment. At least by the end of the things is known as the mermaid stone. It's a very magical stone, and it is really good for, it's also really good for digestion, but it's good for the third eye. It's good for opening up your intuition and spiritual growth. So let's see what we have here. Interesting. Okay, I'm just taking it all in. So for Selva's now. So the one that shows up the most in here is the Pentacles, which shows up 3 times. And I'll actually do this so that happens. It shows it better. Okay. Okay. This is very, very interesting. Take it all in, take it all in, take it all in, take it all in. Okay. So, for this deck 2, I feel like you're really worried about, this one could be about career too. I think it's more so about family and community though. So that's what I'm going to mainly focus on. I think that, I don't want to start with this. So when I think of 5 of Cups, I think of grief and loss. So there is going to be some sort of grief and loss that's going to happen to you this year. It could be physically in this lifetime losing a loved one, somebody passing away, or it could be about losing maybe a part of yourself. It could be about even just being really depressed, not feeling like yourself. It could be about feeling like you've let people down. It could be about losing a job, losing a friend, in the sense of you aren't like friends with them anymore, or feeling disconnected from your family. And again, I really feel like family is going to, or even, finances too, could tie into this. For those of you who are going to have issues with your family this year, I feel like you'll be able to find a community elsewhere because you won't be able to get the recognition that you deserve. It'll be a really hard decision for some of you to walk away even from certain family or friends. But it will be best for you to do that because I see that there will be another community. Of course, there will be a different community out there, a church group, a support group, therapy, like therapy groups, even within your workspace. I really feel that it's time for, I get a weird feeling about this. This deck, that feeling in the back of my neck. I feel like it'll be a really difficult decision, but it'll be best to step away from certain friends or family. That's what I keep sensing. Because again, you aren't getting the recognition you deserve within your family. You aren't, or like issues aren't getting resolved, and it feels like people aren't taking you seriously when you're talking about things that are bothering you, or that will be in 2022. So it'll be really hard to walk away from those people, but just know that you'll be able to find that sense of community, that group, friends, family, even other family members elsewhere. When I think of 10 of Pentacles, I associate it with 9 of Pentacles. So upright 10 of Pentacles is about like security, like secure in your finances, especially in terms of if you are the breadwinner or like make money for your, not just yourself, but a spouse or your kids or other family members, but it's reversed. So I feel like it could be that family is going to try and take advantage of your finances. So yeah, just be careful that it could be about just security in general, not feeling secure in your connections with family and friends. So be really careful about that. If it's more so about the money, make sure people don't take your money for granted and that you don't spend money where it doesn't need to be spent. Make sure that you save and that you're more frugal. Okay, and then King of Pentacles to me is showing that in terms of both money and finances, you will be able to, at least towards the end of the year, if you listen to your instincts, you trust yourself, and you make a good decision for yourself, that you will be able to have those close connections with other people or sobriety issues. This could even be about like being shunned by your family and finding that like that other community, the 12-step group, and then you also be able to be a lot more financially stable once you step away from an addiction if you have it. And that could even be shopping addiction or just spending too much on certain things and having to cut back. So trust your vision on certain things to certain people or things or situations to cut back on, to not to do. Maybe, for example, you go to a lot of concerts, you go to a lot of events, cut back on that. You need to do that so that you need to trust your intuition on what you can do for that, so that you can be more adaptable and that you can, because I do worry about the finances. Pinnacle shows up 3 times, even though this is more about the community aspect of it. You need to make sure that you save up, that you cut back. Don't let other people come in and try to take advantage of your finances. You are able to move things around, cut things out, add things in. Sobriety can be about addictions. Finding a support group would be really good. Also, it could be about the finances, cutting back on those certain things. I feel strongly about all that. And then you think of a yes or no, or maybe, or just think of a question. It doesn't even have to be yes or no. It could be about a date or timeline. It can be anything. Ask any question for 2022. This is going to be the answer. Okay, here we go. Within the next few weeks. So for this, it can be about, you'll get an answer probably. Either something will happen within the next few weeks, or you'll get a more clear answer in the next few weeks. Okay. I hope you enjoyed. It was a little bit heavy, but I believe in you guys. You can do this. Enjoy. You can listen to the other decks if you like. Deck 3. Okay. So I think of Orthoceros. I think of, this is really good for grounding. It's really good for like childhood trauma, fossils and such, because it relates to the older times. So like childhood trauma, yeah, it's really good for that. Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wow. This. This is making me tear up. Are you kidding me? So Cups is showing up the most for you guys. Wow. Yeah. Okay. This is, I thought deck 2 was gonna be the most deep. Jesus. Okay. I'm sorry. So. Oh, did I forget? I forgot to turn this one around, didn't I? Oh, no, never mind. It's ready for you guys. Okay. I see a lot of pain going on for y'all this year. Wait, did I forget to turn this one around? Yeah, I think I did. Yeah. Wait, did I? Anyway, either way, I already have a clear answer for this. You guys, if you're in a relationship, this is not a good sign for that. But it's honestly, a lot of your relationships are going to be affected this year. There's going to be loss this year. Oh my gosh. When I think of 5 of Pentacles, I think of grief, loss, depression, anxiety. And it's really weird because this is showing up. Sorry, I think it was this way. I'm sorry, I just, so what's going on? So, if your relationships and friendships this year are going to really take a toll on you, you might lose a lot of friends. The grief and the loss of that. Also, you'll probably, if this relationship that you're in does not end, then it will just, there will be a spark will be lost, a lot of pain will happen. just keep seeing and hearing loss. And I think this is you. The Queen of Swords. And it's reversed, and I think it was when I pulled, but even if not, a lot of you need to really be careful on your words. You're gonna say a lot of things that I feel like you're not even gonna regret them, and you're gonna get into so many fights with people up here. But it's like Knight of Cups is like a dream come true. It's almost like you're self-sabotaging, and you want for all these bad things to happen. Lose friendships, your relationship, romantic relationships will be affected. Maybe even cheating will go on between you or somebody else, and you'll honestly like lose yourself. Really, honestly, lose yourself this year. This is a warning sign to hopefully be able to reverse that, because again, I just keep sensing that you'll want to be alone, that you want to self-sabotage, that you want to be in your own self-pity and be sad and depressed and get into fights with people, and because you feel like you're always right, and that, if that connects to the past and to the past or your childhood, that makes a lot of sense. It's like you feel like the world is against you, so you have to get back at the world before they can get at you. Please reverse that, because I don't want you to be happy with yourself and the bad things that you're gonna do, because you do have an effect on other people. You don't need to attack other people. I know life can be hard, but think people in these situations can be unfair, unjust, but you're able to not let that take over your life. Please consider really honestly therapy work is what I'm going to suggest for a lot of you if you don't already. I suggest really journaling, trying to get rid of these problems, these insecurities that you have. It could even be if somebody does pass away in your family, or like a close loved one, a friend, that you'll start lashing out at other people, because maybe it doesn't even feel like you want to be alive anymore. Please, I hope that you don't feel like that, and that you get the help that you need. There are resources out there. That's all. Unless if it's not on you, I don't know what else it could be, because it's like all these different things going on. It could even, on the rare occasion, it could be that somebody put like an actual, like somebody manifested something bad to happen to you for 2022, and then all your life just is gonna have a lot of negative things going on. So if there's somebody like that in your life, then if that's the case, you gotta get rid of them. Let's read the oracle cards. Commitment, heart and sacral chakras. Snake, you're a healer. That's ironic. Hobbies. Okay. Let me just say this. I'm not surprised I pulled a garnet commitment card. If it could even be somebody cheats on you, and so then you lash on other people or lose friends. If this is you, if you're thinking of cheating, even if you're not thinking of cheating, just try to do things to prevent the cheating from happening. And even with the friendships, like, you have to learn to have commitment to people. If you have commitment issues, you need to work on that. Because guess what? You're able to heal the past. You're a healer. You just gotta dig deep. You gotta believe in yourself that you can heal these situations from the past, but also the present. You can heal these things. You can't let them run you. And then hobbies. Maybe it's saying that if you pick up on different hobbies that make you happy, it can prevent you from breaking down or lashing out, or having these commitment issues get worse. Maybe you'll be able to meet people through these hobbies that can help you with learning about commitment, so that you don't cheat, or so that if somebody cheats on you, you don't have to tear your life apart. Or if it's about the friends even who aren't committed to you, who aren't invested in your life, you can find that you can self-commitment to other things and people. Now think of a yes or no, or maybe a time limit question. You can think of any question, doesn't even have to be yes or no. Think of any question and this is the answer to that question, okay? Within the next few months, so for deck 2, so the next few weeks for you guys, within the next few months. So the answer to your question, either it will be answered within the next few months from now, or you'll get more clarity within the next few months about your question. So you'll get more clarity, or the direct answer within the next few months. something will happen.